We're here to do a little digging. And it is a ghost town. There is like tons of open parking. I don't really know how to feel about that. Does that mean the stuff in here is no bueno? I mean, I guess we'll see. It is very hot today, though. I mean, for Oregon, I feel it is. I'm already sweaty, and it's like 11 a.m., so people might just prefer not to get in here and dig around and rather be outside doing the fun things. But we're here, and we're ready. Extra deodorant on. Let's go. We got a trusty cart with a nice little sticker on it. And we're just starting at the front today. It is pretty quiet in here. Pretty darn quiet. This is cute. Looks like someone made it. This week is supposed to be super warm for Oregon, so I think people are not wanting to do the outside things, which I mean, I understand that. I'm gonna look this brand up. I have been listing a lot of breakables, and I'm kind of feeling like getting back into doing my clothing, so that will probably be the next phase. I usually post in groups of things until I get sick of it, and then I move on to a next grouping, and I think I'm ready to start doing more clothing now, which is probably good because I have quite a bit of clothing to get through, so it's a kitty with one ear. Sleeping bag. That's a purse organizer, which are very nice actually. Oh snap, Juicy Couture. Needs a good lint rolling. something smells. Needs a little scrubbing. Smells like someone lived in some of these clothes for many days, sweating. Just in case you're all wondering what the smell is. Might be taking these away soonish, so I'm gonna do a quick little go through. It's kind of a decent Steve Madden. A little dirty. It's a cute tote. Very cheap. Seems like one of the makeup that you get free with your makeup. Put this over here. Fun scarf. Another one. Ugh, this wig is going everywhere. That one. A Betsy Johnson. That's a very, very used. GK. It is super rusted. I'm going, I'll take this, to put these scarves in my cart. BRB. That's a cute bagelini. I will get this out. It's H&M, but I think it's leather. It is peeling quite a bit. A lot of niche covers. I don't really pick those up anymore. But there's a lot of them. It does have this though. Ooh, I'll probably leave them. They're cute boots though. Sporto, also a little sad looking. Mephisto, well worn. This wig is everywhere. Very bad wig. It's shedding all over everything. Ugh. It is cute. It does have decent amount of wear, but the design is really cute. Wilfred Free, genuine leather, medium. Might look that up. Okay, I'm gonna go back and look through a few clothings and look a few things up. I will be right back. Lord and Taylor, vintage, I think. These clothing bins smell real ripe. Ugh. I'm gonna be smelling everything today. I don't want anything that's stinky. That's a cute tank. I don't know this brand. Aryan Alley. I will look it up. Okay, so I went through my things. And I put back the Love Rich sweater. It goes for about $15 and it's pretty heavy. And then this vintage nightie by It's a Charm, just because there's some weird stains on it and I don't want it. I don't want it. I did add this to my cart. It's this super cool leather jacket. It's pretty heavy. It'll probably be like $10. But it's Rexton, Italy. And I looked it up and these go for about $150, $200. So I will be getting that. And the fur is in really good condition too, not like matted or anything. So even though she's huge, we're gonna get her. And it's a 3X, which is also good. All right, let us continue digging around, seeing what else we can find. Most people don't want to buy a massive coat in the 90-degree heat, but I am here for it. I will buy a massive coat. Pickleball. It's a cute dress. Might get that. I love this. I'm trying to keep on top of what bins they just put out. So, oh, it's the insides of a Snow White book. So I can go through them. Because they rotate them so quickly that sometimes I miss going through them at all because I'm just in different spots. So I'm trying to make sure I get through as many as I can. Some people have asked why don't I go through certain things, but I literally just go through whatever's here. Some days there are no breakables. Sione is good. Some days there's not a lot of clothing, some days there's not a lot. It just depends on the day, but I go through every bin for the most part. I mean, I'm not going to dig through a bin full of pure hangers, but I will go through every bin. So, but some days they just don't have all of the different categories. So, I take what I can get. And I like going through it also. So win-win. Sister something? The brand is Sisters. Okay, I'm gonna go through a few breakables, or at least where they put the breakables, and see what are in those bins. bunch of these. They must have had them at a regular Goodwill. What jibs is. Vintage canteen. Very dirty. a Betsy Johnson, but very stained. What is this? Like a little skirt? That is cute. Inside is very dirty though. Let's keep going. My baptism. I think it's what, a cookie thing? And look it up. never know. Sometimes things are hidden away. I found a bunch of vintage action figures in like a cookie tin one time, and I think I probably sold all of them. Well, I sold them separately, but I probably sold them all for probably $300, $400. So you always gotta check. You never know when people are hiding stuff. And in that case, they weren't even hiding it. Their kids probably just used it as a place to put all of their little action figures. We are putting the cookie press back. It looks like a full, complete set with all of its little cookie things. Goes for about $20. So my lonely little fella would probably only get like 8 to 10, I'd say. So we put it back. All the cookie press things might have been in that bin, but I don't really want to go pick each one out right now. Ooh, a lot of ribbon. I'm going to open this and see what's inside, but I need 2 hands, so one moment. And it is buttons. Lots and lots of buttons. Probably going to need that. Kind of heavy. We're gonna have to squeeze in between these people's parts. This is a nice brass candlestick. I think I'm gonna need 2 hands for this too. 1 second. wonder if the Trapper Keeper's around here somewhere. 2014. Baby's First Softie. Okay, here is our stash for today. There wasn't a lot of breakables. Actually, I don't think there was any. Usually, if they have breakables, they have them in little gray totes, and there was not any today. So, we got what we could, mostly clothing, handbags. I don't think I found any shoes. But I will go through all of the things I did find. For those of you who are new here, I am a full-time reseller and I sell on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. Lots of fun, love it. Okay, so, did I convince you? So the first thing is actually something I'm just keeping. It's a letter set, a thank you card set. It has, looks like mostly everything, but I use these types of things kind of frequently, so I just got this for me. Next, a Cole Haan braided leather crossbody. It has the little Cole Haan there. The thing with this is it has color transfer on the back, but I think I'm still gonna get it. I might be able to lighten it a little by cleaning it, but color transfer is hard to get out of. But it has a magnetic closure, so I'm gonna get it. I like it. Roxy, not super high end, but this one looks to be in pretty good condition. It's a fake leather. Oh, okay. I was like, is it missing its thing? It's not. There's a little mark here, but other than that, I think it's pretty good. Again, not really high dollar, but nice bag, and people like the Roxy brand. Next is a Lotus tote, and it has a little Lotus. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, I was like, maybe someone left it, but nope, it has a for sure attachment, so it has a little Lotus, like, wristlet, but it's not a wristlet. You know what I'm saying. I was trying to see if it was reversible, but it's not, but still, cute little tote. Well, big tote. So we'll get it. We shall get that. Next is a Coach little, kind of like a mini tote. Still has its hang tag. Little dirty. I will clean it up a little bit to see how it kind of does. There's the inside. But I'll kind of clean this. These shouldn't be too hard to clean up. And this is a super wipeable fabric, so we'll get it, see what we can do. I found this the last few times at the bin. This brand is Ogio. This one is obviously probably for a laptop. And I think the brand does do like mostly carry-alls for your laptop and whatnot. And I think it does pretty well. I've picked them up both times, so I'm pretty sure it does decent. But we are gonna get that. I'll make sure to check the zippers before I go, because we've done that before. Bad zippers. Okay, next is a Matilda Jane clothing size 2 little girl's skirt. I don't pick up a lot of kids' clothing. It just does not excite me in the least, but I will pick up fun print or decent brands if I find them, but overall, not really an excited kids' clothing type of person. Okay, next is a pretty well-worn, distressed purple bag. I've never heard of the brand. Creations Saks Mary, made in France. So I am not super sure, but I like the design. It looks very much like a Lucky bag. And it's made in France, so can we really go wrong? So we shall get that. The clothing bins were slightly stinky today, so I tried to just steer clear of the ones that were smelling a little funk. But I was able to find some stuff. This is an Ishitaki size 16 dress. Ishitaki, you can kind of customize yourself the clothing. It has pockets, so you can make it whatever length you want, remove pockets, take it in certain spots. It's a pretty cool brand, actually. I've ordered from it before, but it's a cute dress. I like it, so we'll give it a go. Next is a bright red. I'm not sure the brand. I'll have to look it up later, probably. Oh. It is 233 Broadway. Ooh, I think that's a bug sack. so that'll have to be cleaned up. But cute vintage bag. Love the bright red. So we're getting that. I have sold one of these before, but the other one had a brand mark on it, and this one doesn't. But it's like a super nice heavy duty leather with like an organizer, pen, a walk, you could say, wallet on a chain. Super distressed looking. And there's the back. But the other one I did that did have a brand, I think I sold it for around 40. So I'm gonna get this one, clean it up a little, post it. Next is another vintage bag. I'm not sure if there's a brand. It does have a few, this thing, like a scrape here and here. But I still like it, so I'm gonna get it. Nice gold chain. So let's do it. Next is a B. Makowski leopard print interior. It looks like someone turned it inside out to dig for money. It is leather. It's pretty heavy duty, to be honest. I probably would make my weight with this bag and this coat, but I'll get it. It's in good condition. Nice black, soft leather. So we're gonna get it. Next is a scarf. I sold a few scarves that aren't as... The ones I've sold are more vibrant and they're Hermes. But this one is Fiorellini. Some dirty spots on it, but it does look to be hand rolled. So we'll see what we can do with that. Next is a Volcom extra large, kind of flannel plaid button down. Looks like these go for maybe like 20-ish, 25. Some are posted low, but being that this is an extra large, I think we can get a decent amount for it. So getting that. Next is, I didn't open this up, I just picked it up based on what the outside looked like. It looks to be vintage. I'll have to find out what this brand is, but it has a little dangle on both sides. Gold chain. It's cute. So we're gonna get it. Next is a Lombardi Ink classic sportswear made in USA, size 10. Just really funky, fun skirt. Love it. It's very 90s. Next is a very massive, and by massive I just mean heavy, leather coat with a very cool print on it. It has, I think this is real fur. Maybe not. Not sure what fur it is, if it is real. It is Rexton 3X made in Italy. And I will pop a comp on the screen or what people are selling them for. But it's a pretty nice leather jacket. I really like it. Heavy though. I'd say probably 10 or so pounds. Next, Airy and Alley extra large. I like the color on this. Nice tank, flowy tank. I don't know the brand, but I'm gonna give it a go. It's just a cute top. A Kathy Van Zeeland. This one has a few. I need to clean up the loose threads, yada yada. But I like the emblem. It's a very Y2K Juicy Couture looking bag. So I'll get it, give it a little cleanup, see what we can do with it, I think it's faux leather. Yes. Yeah, faux leather. Next is a scarf, just very fun print. I don't know if the sides are hand rolled, but no, I don't think so. But it's a nice fun scarf. Quirky, I like quirky. Next, a Vince Camuto tote. Doesn't look like it's really been used. I think it's faux leather. Seems like it, yeah. Next is a Bagelini giraffe print crossbody. I think it might be a vintage one. It has this little pocket for a phone. But cute bag. People like their Bagelinis. So we'll get that. Next is a Fossil kind of vinyl big tote. A nice floral print on it. Little discoloration there. But overall not bad. These are fun. So we'll get it. Next is a really colorful tropical scarf. Very fun print. Obviously, I like using the word fun, but really like that. Another scarf. Red with some purple floral. Has like that satiny strip going through it. Get that. What is this one? This one is Les Corbeaux Papillons. I just butchered it probably. But this is a really pretty scarf. It's like a satiny floral. I like it. I like it. Next is a embroidered belt. Like a waist belt probably. Look how pretty that is. I love it. Get to that. Next, another scarf with like, this reminds me a lot of Betsy Johnson. It's like that kiss print. So we're getting that. Next, we have a hand-tooled belt, genuine leather, hand finish, size 38. It's like a light green gray color. Get a nut. Next, another vintage bag. It needs a good wipe off. Someone added their own little embellishment. We'll peel that off. But inside looks pretty good. Overall, it's decent. Just needs a good wipe.
Oh, we know that. We're just looking on the frame.
Next, Lord and Taylor. Very vintage looking pointed collar, button down top. Like a teal color. Getting that. I have this fun skirt, AKF New York. Let's see if it says the size. It's made in USA, rayon. Not sure of a size, but it's this fun leopard print. I love it. It's super cute. Has like a heart, floral, little bit of everything. Okay, next we have a Juicy Couture vintage velour sweater in size medium. Needs a bit of a lint rolling. But these are, especially if you can find the full suit, super popular. But velour, juicy couture, definitely popular. Next, a vintage Komar made in USA, size medium, 12 to 14, night-like house robe type thing in like a velvety blue with the lace accent. People love their vintage house dresses, so we'll get it. Next is a made in Hawaii Hala extra large 14-16 100% cotton shirt. Fun print. It's interesting that outside, or the actual side you're supposed to wear, is kind of like muted, and the inside is the more bright color. But Goodwill was selling this for $10. Next is a vintage pair of Tommy Hilfiger corduroy pants, size 36 by 32, made in Mauritius? I don't even know where that is. I'm gonna look it up on a map. But it looks like they can sell for a decent amount. So we're gonna get the vintage corduroy. Last is a belt, Wilfred Free, leather, size medium. It looks like this is a brand sold at Aritzia. So we'll get it. It's a nice Western belt. So we shall get that. So lots of clothing, handbags today, which I love, to be honest. I know it's kind of boring for other people, but believe me, if there is stuff to go through, I will go through it. I will do it. But if you have waited this long and saw everything, thank you so much. If you could give this video a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. It helps the algorithms, it helps people find the video, and I would be so grateful. I will be posting all of these things on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. That is what I do. It started as a hobby long ago and turned into a actual job, which I couldn't be happier. It's one of the funnest things ever, in my opinion. Some days, you know, you gotta be in the mood to dig because it's a lot of chaos, you know? Lots of chaos, but overall, lots of fun. Glad you guys could come with, and I will definitely be coming again. I'm trying to post videos every other day. Maybe work up to every day, but that seems like a lot. So we're doing every other day for right now, and we will see how that goes. But thank you for coming along. Until the next one, bye.